Hey there, party people! Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia HD Blind. Two things before I really get going. Number one, we need to talk about side quests. This came up about a week ago. Actually, probably a little bit longer because I did have to miss that episode last time, thanks to the FDA. Stupid FDA. But yeah, people started giving me some advice about optional things I could do, and other people got really kind of annoyed that that was happening. So, we need to talk about what I consider acceptable, what I consider not acceptable, and this isn't a dictatorship, even though it is my channel, so if you have thoughts you want to share, by all means, share them in the comments below, and I will certainly listen. We'll see if we can get to some sort of consensus. As with most everything, there are really good arguments on both sides. You know, I will probably never play this game again because I've got way too big a backlog to be playing this game again. It most likely won't happen. So anything I miss, I'm going to miss. And so the people who want to tell me about all the side quests just don't want me missing stuff. They love this game. They want me to enjoy it as much as they did, which I totally understand. But by the same token, the people who, you know, there's a lot of people who watch this because it's blind. And as soon as I'm, you know, playing through the game and following advice and, you know, every episode I'm like, I'm going over here because comments told me to. You know, it becomes inorganic, and it's, you know, that's not the way that blind play should really be. And I totally get that viewpoint too. So here's what I'm going to say. And like everything else, it's a bit nuanced. If there are any side quests that actually impact the story, if there are side quests that really deal with, let's say, you know, Duke's origin, or let you know more about him, side quests that really deal with, you know, extra scenes that would help me understand the plot better, yes, tell me about those. However, side quests for extra weapons, extra armors, new skills, kinda don't care about that. And this especially gets back to the way I always describe it is, if we're talking about Final Fantasy VII, which everyone probably knows about. Final Fantasy VII, I would want you to tell me about Vincent and Yuffie. Having them in the game is certainly a major game impacting decision. I would not want you to tell me how to get Knights of the Round. Alright? All that does is make me overpowered. And yeah, it's a blind run. I want to be struggling through the game. I want to enjoy the game the way it's meant to be played, not with every kind of hidden optional upgrade that I can possibly get. The story I always tell in order of this is, back when I played Tales of the Abyss, people really wanted me to do the Nibelheim mission. And, you know, they kept telling me about these secret weapons, telling me, you know, kind of quasi where they were. I think I found most of them, but there were a few that they helped me with. And then I went and fought against Nibelheim on my first playthrough and got absolutely destroyed repeatedly for, like, I don't remember how many hours I spent on that. Probably 4 to 8. Probably closer to 4. I'm pretty sure after 4 I mean, what I remember is I kept trying for several hours, then I quit and try again. And finally I just, like, forget it. No. And then, after fighting against Nibelheim forever, I finally threw in the towel, went and fought the last boss of the game, and one-shotted him. And the reason I one-shotted him, of course, is because Nibelheim is a lot harder than the last boss of the game, and really is not something that I should be playing against until I've beaten the game already. So, yeah, it was very anticlimactic. I was frustrated when I beat the game, because the final boss ended up just not being a challenge at all. So, again, you know, I would really err on the side of don't tell me anything. I don't want to know about side quests, but if there's one that really does add to the story, yeah, I would appreciate knowing about that. Once again, another good example of a spoiler that I'll take. Back in Persona 3, someone was nice enough to tell me, hey, dude, you need to talk to Junpei on 3 of these 4 dates. And that's all they said. But for those of you that know Persona 3, if you do that, you end up unlocking an extra scene between Junpei and Chidori, which is fantastic and really, it's touching. It lets you know more about Junpei. It helps flesh him out as a character. I needed to see that scene. That scene did so much to enhance my understanding of Junpei. So, obviously, I'm not giving you any hard and fast rules here. I am still leaving it up to you to figure stuff out. But overall, just don't be a dork. Make sure to don't tell me about a whole bunch of stuff, because that will just end up making the game less fun for everybody. We want to see me struggle. We want to see my actual reactions to the game and see what I figure out, what I don't. But if there's something that if I miss it, I will miss a real big portion of the story, don't let me miss it. I would still ask, let me have the chance to miss it if possible. Again, with Master Junpei, that's actually not possible. If I missed it, I would have missed it for good. But, yeah, definitely. If it's possible that I can just go back and get it, then don't tell me ahead of time. But do tell me that that's there if it's story relevant. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. The other thing to let you know is it is currently 12:19 at night. For those of you that saw my video, you know that I was dealing with the FDA this week. And yeah, I have one chance to record an episode so you guys can see it on Sunday. Holy crap. So, with, oh my gosh, look at this dedication out of the way, let's go talk to the Don. Man, I've been rambling for like 6 minutes. So I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. I'm going to try and leave the city. Because I am seriously at a loss of what we should be doing. Oh, I just had to rest at the end. Dang it. Well, that was a big old fail on my part. What's really ironic is that I'm kind of exhausted. It's the end of a long day. And the thing I was supposed to do was take a nap. And I could not figure that out. For a split second, I was going to be so mad if I didn't have enough money to stay at the end.
It's terrible.
What? You just barged in my room without knocking?
Oh, man. Just let me sleep.
Rego! He...
What did Rego do?
They say he used his standing in the council to reduce his charges.
The Empire is a bunch of idiots. Holy crap. How many times do we have to catch this jerk before he...
It looks like he's gonna get off with only a minor drop in rank after everything he did.
This has got to be a joke.
It's not a joke. It's the truth.
So this is how the Empire works now, huh? Damn it, this is not funny.
Yeah, that is... The dude kidnapped the heir. I mean, come on. I don't care how corrupt the Empire is. You kidnap the next king. You're not just going to be like, oh, I'll pay a fine. I mean, god dang. This place is so messed up. God. Okay. That was fun. Sorry about that. I just noticed it had a stupid logo up there. It sure shouldn't have. So, for about 12 minutes you saw a logo.
What do we do, Yuri?
I don't know.
How can he not get punished? Wait, if we tell Estelle, maybe she can do something about it.
Hey, don't go giving the princess too much trouble.
Dude, he kidnapped the heir. This is exactly what we keep Estelle around for. Well, that and all the healing.
Damn it. What's Flynn doing anyway? I wonder if he's at his post right now.
Well, I don't know. Where's his post? I mean, he's had a lot of posts. Parted with everyone.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
You knew I'd be coming.
I was going to say, he didn't even get to the tent yet. You asking why he's not knocking?
As of today, I've been assigned the post of captain.
So, the birth of the Flynn Brigade, huh? Looks like I've been one-upped again.
I don't know. We were supposed to start a guild, Yuri. Don't you remember?
If that's how you feel, you should come back to the Knights. You'd be able to...
Don't waste your breath. Congratulations on making captain.
And actually, why would it be the Flynn Brigade? Wouldn't it be like the... What is his last name? I don't remember. I think it starts with an S. But yeah, I was like, it wouldn't be the Yuri Brigade, it would be the Lowell Brigade.
Thank you. You didn't come down here to celebrate my promotion.
Shifo? Flynn Shifo?
No, I didn't.
It's Rego, isn't it? Appropriating Nor Harbor for his own purposes, committing treason by his collusion with Barbos. Add to this stealing from the populace and the extermination of even his own people, simply because he didn't like them.
It wasn't even that he didn't like them, it was because he was bored.
The people he killed were either fed to monsters or sold to those who will pay money for corpses.
Sick bastard.
That he should be able to do those things and not have to answer for them. The authority of the council is far more powerful than I'd imagined.
Well, just kill off the council. That'll show him.
I thought with this promotion to captain that I'd gotten a bit closer to my goal. But I have to face the fact that the law can't even punish a single person like Rego.
You know it doesn't end here. You'll climb even higher until you can make the right changes.
True. But many people will continue to suffer in the meantime, needlessly. When I consider that,
Don't go flying off the handle and smacking him around. The progress you made would all be for nothing.
Yeah, besides, that's my job.
If he's above you, you go even higher, and then...
Yes. Someday I'll create a legal order that treats everyone with equality. I have to.
Good. And I'll do things my own way.
Yuri?
How would you go about punishing the villains that the law can't touch?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, unfortunately, we've got to do something now, so the time for half measures and talk is over.
It seems I may have gotten a little careless when I thought Alexei wouldn't be around. Flynn Shifo, that impertinent upstart. This is a grudge I won't soon forget.
Can I just kill him? Can you just walk in and stick a sword to
I
him?
will bring down the full authority of the council on you.
Oh, well, okay, apparently I can. That was awesome.
It's you. Do you intend to harm me? I'm a member of the council, you know.
Yeah, it's funny how people that don't give a damn and are already fugitives don't give extra damns about the council.
I could crush you with a single command. You won't get away with this.
The laws and the council may have let you go, but I'm afraid I can't do that.
That so reminds me of the end of Inglourious Bastards.
Stay back!
Did I hit him or miss?
I was so close. De nomos.
Oh, really? They're going to have him drop hints about the next plot point as he dies? Hey there, Repeat. Just getting back from murdering.
Repeat.
Yeah, Repeat's awake. His eyes open. Sinful sidekick. How is he sinful? He just lay there. More like the sleepy sidekick.
It's too bad we gotta split up.
Please come visit the castle anytime.
No, you can't take her away. She's my only healer.
I'll really come if you say that. What? Didn't she just invite me? Huh. Idiot. With the treaty, it'll become easier for guild members to enter the capital.
That's right.
Princess, we should be going.
Oh, yes. I promise to do what I can about Rego, to see that he gets the punishment he deserves.
Princess, you should know.
What?
You see, Lord
Rego
has
kinda
not
got-
been seen since last night.
Oh, I saw him last night. Wait, that has the entirely wrong inflection. I was meant to say that, yeah, you know what I meant to
We
say.
do not yet
You were
know
there.
the details. His whereabouts are being investigated as we speak.
What could this mean?
Maybe he got scared and ran away. Well, I guess I'll be going too. I want to check out stuff like those air crinic. When I finish my analysis, I'll, pay a visit to the capital too.
I'm looking forward to it.
She's like, it's that touching thing again.
Okay then, see ya!
And Carol, where will you go from here?
I want to start up a guild with Yuri.
That sounds like a good idea.
I don't know, we haven't fixed a name yet. What do we even do? We can't just be the guild of awesome people being awesome.
Highness.
Because you're in it.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
Just tell him to wait. You're the princess.
Shouldn't I go get Yuri?
No, I wouldn't want to wake him.
All right.
Well,
Wow, once
sit.
again I'm playing a game where the main character oversleeps while the, primary female character just waltzes out of town.
Yeah. I hope we see each other again. Yuri, are you awake? Estelle and Rita already took off.
Oh,
If you hurry, you might still be able to catch her.
I can meet them anytime I want.
Jeez, Yuri. Fine, if that's how you're gonna be.
Even if I did go, it would just make it harder for them to leave.
The real question is how long it's going to be before Carol figures out that Yuri killed Rego. Because obviously he knows that he came in and told Yuri about Rego, and then Rego mysteriously disappeared.
What the? Monsters?
Yuri!
Carol, any idea what that thing is?
No, I've never seen anything like that before. It's coming down!
Come on, Carol.
What? Hey, wait!
Yeah, we're apparently the city protection guide now. Guild.
Just when I get to relax, I get dragged into another mess.
Yuri, fate really is out to get you.
Hey, it's not all my fault. You had a role in this too.
But I never ran into gigantic monsters or got arrested by knights before I met you.
Well, things
haven't
didn't
lived
go
very
bad
long.
for me until I left the capital with Estelle.
So that means...
Drop it. Keep moving.
Right.
Oh, Flynn. Is Flynn going to join me? Come on, Flynn. Let's do it. I have faith in us.
What is going on here?
Yuri! Protect Her Highness!
Yuri, look!
this way, foul fiend! Why is it just ignoring us?
Well, because Geralt isn't strong enough yet. He needs more levels.
Is it coming for me?
The Commandant. But why is he here?
Our finest knights. I am left with no choice. We will stop this beast with the help of Heracles.
Okay. Is that a weapon? Or are you actually going to reach into Greek myth and pull him out? Or Heracles?
Yuri, wait.
Roman.
There's nothing
I
more
forget
you
which
can
one's
do.
which. One's Hercules. I think Roman's Hercules and Greek is Heracles.
You expect me to stand by while that thing makes a snack out of Estelle?
The insipid poison of this world must be purged.
Oh, it's a talking monster.
It can speak. Who are you?
Well, it looks like a very, very, very non-burning chimera. I mean, not chimera, phoenix.
Yuri!
You're safe.
And whatever it is, it seems to be able to ignore the barrier, because we haven't heard a thing about the barrier not working at the moment. So apparently stronger monsters are starting to appear.
What is that?
Heracles!
Whoa! We gotta get out of here!
I'm going to leave the city and continue my journey.
What do you mean?
If you're going back to the capital, you shouldn't keep Flynn waiting. It's for you to decide.
Ah, the age-old question. And two men want you to accompany them. Pick one.
Then I...
So yeah, what is the Heracles? Do I actually get to see it? Because I didn't before.
I want to continue the journey as well.
Now that's what I wanted to hear.
Judith?
Man, the gang's all here.
Don't! It's too dangerous!
Look who's talking.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Come on, quickly!
Go on ahead of where? That's the line you say whenever we're like running through and there's like minions in the way. And you say, I'll take care of these, you go ahead.
My, you're a stubborn one. Huh? Why is it taking off?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to fight it or not. It feels like they're getting back together for a boss fight.
Here comes the cavalry.
I'm sorry, Flynn. I realize now I can't just go back to the capital. There are too many things I still need to know.
God dang it, I'm abducting her again. And I'm going to get another bounty on my head because of this.
Surely after returning to the capital, you can...
The voices of the people suffering in Nora Harbor never reached the capital. I won't achieve anything if I'm not willing to approach these problems head on. I've come to realize that during my travels. That's why I have to keep going.
Your Highness!
Flynn, get this core back to the lower quarter.
Yuri!
I won't be going back to the capital anytime soon. I'm going to start up a guild. Give my regards to Hanks and everyone else.
Yuri!
A guild? So that's what you meant by doing things your own way.
Yeah, I finally made up my mind.
That's fine, but what about Princess...
Take care, Flynn.
Yuri!
Wow, even Estelle turns her back on him.
I suppose I should have talked to you first, but here's to our new guild, Carol.
Right!
All right, let's go. If we hang around here much longer, some of those knights are bound to come after us.
Oh, no, she turned back. Polite till the end.
That huge flying monster actually talked, right? You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen or heard of anything like that. I don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing in Cair Bakram and now this. The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have. It wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that.
Oh, I bet we're going to. I have a feeling. So, let's talk briefly about the assassination of Rego. After this cutscene.
I know we gotta get out of town, but I'm dying here.
Because that's a really interesting choice this game made. And to be honest, I respect it, and I think it's really... This game is really going out of its way in order to paint a situation in which morally questionable actions can be seen as justified. Because obviously straight up murdering someone is atrocious. But they've already painted the person as actually in a position to dramatically alter events in order to ensure that justice cannot be found. And I don't know how I feel about that, you know? I feel like this game has gone to great lengths to show a situation in which you actually and earnestly cannot use the justice system, which is an approach I've never felt before. Because I find myself not liking the fact that he just straight up assassinated someone that was not even really defending himself, while at the same time sitting there and going like, I don't know what other option he had. I don't know what he could have done. He can't, you know... Rego was getting dropped of all charges, basically, and was just going to have to take a monetary hit and take a title taken away, which is unforgivable because you've already done. But, it really makes you stop and question, and that's the one thing that I like and also hate. This game doesn't actually make you stop and question that. There may be something that comes of it in the future, but as of right now, it just feels like it's like, oh yeah, in certain circumstances, murder is fine, and I really hope that comes to light and kind of explodes in Yuri's face. I want that to be a question of a legitimate asking, under what circumstances is vigilantism appropriate? And I hope its answer isn't always.
You're just not used to a little morning exercise. It's not much further. Come on, Carol.
Just how far are we going?
I guess Heliord's our closest destination, so at least until there.
What?
Should we rest a little once we get out of the city?
Agreed.
Okay. Now let's get moving.
That was an odd conversation.
Hey, you mind if I ask a question? I need to be sure of something.
What is it?
That big monster we saw? It was talking, right? Like our language.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears.
You all heard it too? I guess it wasn't my imagination.
Well, you guys talked about
after
it
all.
at the time, Yuri.
Who's ever heard of a monster that speaks a human language?
Just what is
I guess
that monster?
Estelle talked about it.
I won't lose!
Who's next? I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
That's hilarious that his actual battle slogan is, I don't have time to think. Yeah, double fighting.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Come at me, bros.
Take this.
You lose.
Well, that worked. There's no... Wait, there is a path this way. There is. Okay, this makes sense. The overall map is very confusing in this game. I don't like it.
What happened to taking a break?
It's probably a good time. Looks like no one is following us anymore.
Alright, let's do it.
How can you tell?
And no, I thought Carol was more like, oh my god, someone agreed with me. They didn't make fun of me.
Intuition, I suppose.
Intuition?
Or you have a psychic link with your dragon.
Anyway, we should be fine here. Let's rest for now.
When we have time to take a longer rest, we've got to decide a few things about our guild.
What is it with you and taking breaks?
What do you hope to accomplish by starting a guild?
You know, something to do. Get the ladies.
Accomplish?
I want our guild to become really big. And then someday we'll follow in the Dawn's footsteps and protect Dawngrest ourselves. That way, I can show him my gratitude for all the years he's defended the city.
That's a wonderful dream, Carol.
I'll just stick with the boss here.
Huh? Boss? Me?
What was your
You
idea?
were the first one to bring up this crazy idea.
I guess you're right. So, what's the first order of business?
To calm down.
Yeah!
You make guilds sound like fun.
Why don't you join the guild as well, Judith?
I wonder. Do you think they'd let me?
Well, yeah. I almost said something really inappropriate, but I refrained.
The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws will be severely punished, even friends or family. The laws are the source of a guild's pride.
What are the
No one
laws?
can be admitted without making a solemn pledge to uphold them.
And what are the laws of your guild, Carol?
Everybody's supporting each other and always acting with the interests of the guild in mind. Striving to always do the right thing while punishing those who don't.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that came very quickly, Yuri. You've been thinking about this for a while.
All for the guild and the guild for all. Do justice and punish the unjust.
Everyone's opinion will be valued, so long as it doesn't go against these laws.
Yuri, that's just what I...
Right, boss?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Yeah, that's it. Those are our laws.
It looks like these will be my laws from now on as well.
Sure it's okay to make up your mind like that?
Yes, you've got me curious. All for the guild. I like the way that sounds.
Oh, you're kind of dumb. I hate the way that sounds. I would never pledge myself to anything that said that everything I do has to be for its benefit.
Well then?
I pledge to uphold the laws, for the guild's sake, and my own.
I would find out what the requirements were to leave the guild, should that ever become necessary.
How about your partner?
Thanks for your concern, but it's all right. He won't mind.
Your partner?
A friend I was traveling with earlier.
Huh. I didn't know you had someone like that.
I didn't know you had friends.
Okay. So from today on, we'll be your new partners, Judith.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Then I...
Okay, let's call it a day for now.
Yeah, I almost forgot how sore I am.
I don't know how you did that. Oh, I can't say it right now. Lame. What? You're not asleep? Nah, I've been trying to think of a name for our guild. I'm gonna think of something really cool. I'm sure. I can't wait. Yuri? I was thinking about this. We made a guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws, didn't we? Yeah, but did that earlier today, right? So no worries. Yeah. Yuri? What is it? Did you just make those laws up, or did you hear them somewhere? They just came to me. Why? Were they no good? No, not at all. It's just, those were the exact same laws I've been thinking of. I'm really happy I was able to make a guild with you, Yuri. What a thing to say. Don't get all mushy on me. Oh! What now? I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Braves! Oh god. That sounds like a name Captain Carroll would come up with. Definitely. Let's go with that then. Right! Oh, Yuri. Hey, you're not asleep? No, is something the matter? Nah, I was just trying to think of what our next move should be. Yeah, I didn't even think I might be able to continue traveling with you. I'm still trying to decide if I should. You're really going to put your all into this guild, aren't you? I'd like to say I'm just going to go with the flow, but I went and bragged to Flynn about it, so I guess I can't slack off now. Carol certainly seemed happy. I'm a bit jealous. Ho-ho, does Her Majesty the Princess wish to join our humble guild? If I asked you to let me in, would you let me? If you've thought about this and it's your decision, I won't try and stop you. Yeah, you're right. I should really give this some thought. Well, don't think too hard about it. How can I decide? Thanks. Oh my god, my poor throat. For what? You're staying up to keep watch, aren't you? Nah, not at all. You're so evasive. You're one to talk. Huh? Weird. I've always thought I was pretty straightforward. Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason to join our guild. I joined because I wanted to. That's it? No. So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, everyone's wishes are respected, right? Don't worry. I said I'd uphold the laws, and I will. But in my own way. Alright. Well, I'll get you to tell me the real reason eventually. Thanks. For keeping watch. For talking. Their relationship is interesting. Do I talk to Rapide? There he is. Rapide. You're keeping watch too, huh? So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting. Woo! You're on number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a hard time. Woo! You should get some rest too, buddy. So now what? Wait, what? I want to play some more? Interesting, I would have thought it would be repeated. What's that? So we should just trust you to keep watch for us? Oh! Alright, I'll get some rest then. Thanks, Rapide.
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've made our guild.
Easy, Tiger. So, Estelle, what are you gonna do?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster if you have no idea where it is?
I thought you were in charge of all the monster-related information.
Don't ask me! Even I've never seen anything like that before.
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
Pharaoh? That sounds like Pharaon. Is he death?
Do you know about him?
Or is it Pharaoh's?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was my friend who knew his name.
Why would your friend know the name of something like that?
Where did you see
Poor
it?
Judith.
It was on the Désir continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of Tolbikia. The continent of Désir. The desert.
You don't just go marching off to a desert because someone saw a monster.
Thank you, Yuri.
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale could be...
Fairy tale?
Man, they're dropping a lot of information that I don't know yet. A lot of hints for the future.
something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the sea who talks to people.
I think you've got it backwards.
Backwards?
What, it was a monster that talks, that sees at people?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff of legend.
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Wow, Estelle, you know a real saying.
Yeah, but
That's some book
are you
saying.
thinking of going all the way to a place like that alone, Estelle?
Huh? Well,
We're for
If we
hire.
don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off on her own. What do you think? Let's take this as our first guild assignment.
Hey, you're right. We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle our fee.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like money, right?
Nope, no exceptions. Money is a necessity for running a guild.
I'm afraid I'm a bit short on funds at the moment.
In that case, why don't we just figure something out later?
I'll pay the fee, I
Awesome.
promise. So let's all go together.
So some unspecified fee the princess has agreed to pay. Awesome.
Okay, looks like that settles it.
This way we can all continue the journey.
All right, super ultra courageous braves, fall out!
What is that?
Huh? That's our guild's name.
We can't go with that. We need something easy to say that has a real snap to it.
Oh, really? Well...
How about something like Brave Vesperia?
Oh, is that where Elizabeth Spirit comes from? I was totally theorizing the completely wrong
It's the
things.
star that gives off the brightest light in the night sky.
The brightest star. Cool!
Brave Vesperia. I like it. Let's stick with that.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go with... That wasn't nearly as awesome as Tiger Festival.
Okay, that settles it. Let's get to Torim Harbor and charter a boat. We're off on an ocean voyage to the continent of Desier!
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who needs it?
Either way, we can't get to Torim without passing through Heliord.
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the Blastia went out of control.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Alright, we'll just stop in for a quick look around the city.
Okay.
So, first to
Let's do it.
Heliord, then from Torim to Desier by boat.
Okay, I'll try again. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
Awesome. Okay, and with that, I have got to save. I am somewhat sorry for having like this episode going long. It looks like it's going to be almost 50 minutes. Kind of ran out of. When I uploaded this, I had actually missed the previous upload, so hopefully this makes up for it, guys. But yeah, sorry this ended up running so long. I kind of got stuck in that camp and I couldn't leave. Wasn't going to leave. So anyway, I will see you all next time. Make sure to talk in comments about how many, your opinion on side quests, what I should do, what I shouldn't. Because really, my gut reaction is I don't want anything. Unless it, really, really contributes to my understanding of the plot. And I'm not talking like, from this cutscene, you learned that Yuri's mother is named June. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help it's not really relevant. So, something that's actually, seriously, no, you've got to see this. Anyway, see you next time, guys.